Good evening from South Italy, right down south, on the heel, the stiletto of the Italian East Coast. Closer to Albania we are here than Rome. The Italian women spreading the word to all corners of their country. Tonight, their first home game of this year's Six Nations campaign as they host Wales from the Stadio Villa del Mare here in Lucia. Well, this second round kicked off in Glasgow on Friday night, as did round one last week. Ireland bounced back from a heavy loss to England to record a bonus point win. Our game tonight, of course, and then undoubtedly the game of the round, and I don't think many would argue, it's the championship decider. England entertain France at Castle Park, Doncaster, 12:45 tomorrow. There's the Six Nations table as it stands. France and England with those 5 pointers in round one. Here on Sunday, Wales yet to record any points. It's a magnificent start in terms of the result, a bonus point and being away from home. They grabbed momentum so important in the Six Nations. But the performance wasn't as clinical and as accurate as they were striving for. Rusty, week one or not, they should have been out of sight within 60 minutes. But win tonight, and it's 2 from 2. A huge Parmesan dusted carrot for them then. Absolutely delighted to be joined by Tatiet, who's along for the ride. Round two is upon us so quickly, and I guess one of the main things to come out of week one was where each nation finds themselves in this World Cup cycle. Wales, we know, almost slate clean going into the autumn campaign, a performance of real character against France, but comprehensively beaten. So tonight, a test of bounce-back ability.
Well, yeah, you could say that, but actually I spoke to a few of the girls, and yes, it was a big defeat, but actually they're in very much a building phase. They've got a young team, they're looking to sort of blood them in, get them experience. So they're actually seeing this as a new start. This is the start of their campaign from this moment on. And the way that they finished the game against France, you can't fault their determination, their resilience. They're going to come into this, learn from last week, but they're certainly going to be gunning for Italy tonight.
Well, we will pause now. And the loud and good crowd we've got on this evening will stand for the hymns and arias.
L'inno nazionale italiano.
Plenty of passion there. Two rousing anthems, as you'd expect from these two proud rugby nations. To the teams then. Italy, well, unsurprisingly, from that bonus point win over Scotland, hardly make any changes at all. The one alteration is Turani in the
Questo
front
è
row.
il 15 titolare per il Galles, con il
Behind this
numero 1
impressive back row, Arigetti
con il
and
numero
Franco
2
both with 5 pointers in Scotland, but it was Franco who shone brightest. Young
Young
Fryhart, Madia, flatter and flatter through the 80. May well see that from the off tonight. There's plenty of ammunition out wide. Rigoni and Solari, 13 points between them against Scotland, and the giant of Italian women's rugby, Manuela Forlan at fullback. Roland Phillips makes more changes, but not in the back line. That remains unchanged. Kira Bevan, Robin Wilkins, want more ball to play with this week, and hope to get it in the hands of Jazz Joyce rather than her chasing ball, which she did superbly, mind, out in Montpellier. New shiny engine room, John and Crab, who make their Six Nations debuts. 25 Papa, Shoan, Lillicrap moves to the back to 8, sliding Beth Lewis to a more natural position on the flank. Alicia Butcher is displaced, to the surprise of many, to that bench alongside another teenager, Alex Callender, who made her debut last week. Her experience, though, in the form of Eleanor Snowsill, who will win number 50 if she comes on tonight. Well seasoned referee, Elby Ferron from South Africa. Grant McNeese is the television coach official. The Six Nations seems to come round quicker and quicker each year. It's already round 2. It's Italy against Wales. From Lecce, right down in the south of Italy. Nice confidence building. So Wales to start again. Kira Bevan to the game early. Second carry already. Tight head, Amy Evans. Wide from Wales. Jones looking for a switch ball. Nice start this from Wales. Certainly looking at that scoreboard last week, it's a heavy defeat against France, and probably something of class at the moment, the Grand Slam champions. Philippa, but it's a really good start from Wales here. It's a really young squad. We know that handful of teenagers. It's about the mental side of the game, isn't it? Bouncing back from that huge occasion down in Montpellier last week. It was a good start for them, despite the penalty.
Definitely, and I think for a young player to have their first shout out against France, come off the back of a defeat like that, but still turn up this evening, it's going to be a challenge, but it would develop them fantastically for the rest of their career. And instantly then, good to see Wales hitting up.
You can have the line.
Before, Wales have been a little bit too urgent at going wide, wanting to get it into the likes of Jasmine Joyce, which yes, definitely want to see her with her hands on the ball. But we need to earn that right to go wide first. And it's good to see they're using the short runners straight away.
It's nice for them to have a ball this week. Denied plenty of possession last week against France, but Italy had the lion's share of possession. Scotland last week, and Media. Young Fryhart, looks slightly high, not intentional.
You're right.
Barrett Thuron, realising that there's nothing malicious in it. The high tackle, sliding down, it's just a penalty.
And rightfully so, the referees are being super cautious on it. In modern day rugby, the collisions that are coming in are so powerful, you have to just be careful. And even if it's not intentional, if you make any contact with that head, it is going to be deemed a penalty.
Yep, time's still off.
Is that why you hung your boots up?
Yeah, absolutely. It started getting too much contact.
Good. Phillips.
Yeah, all good. We'll just keep an eye on it.
Phillips, of course, receiving some attention.
Time back on.
6 for her tonight.
Too high.
Dawn Hooker. An experienced player in this Welsh outfit now. It's Rigoni, the number 12.
I'll hold them until you get it.
22 of Wales. She does kick well in open play. We go
All in,
over
all
200
in.
metres.
Remember when you
Open
lift,
play
stay on
kicking
your
last
side.
week. 117 metres as well with ball in hand and 12 carries. Useful player in that midfield. Bitoni gets her first throw and her 50th cap straight to this well-oiled machine in the second row. Riza and Duka. Both yellow carded last week. In the space of 2 minutes, Scotland unable to take advantage of it. There's Franco
Advantage entry.
for Italy. Wales have come round.
New advantage
Playing
collapse.
advantage, new advantage now.
Collapsing them all.
Collapsing them all from Wales. Struggled to deal with that driving ball last week against Mary Have against that French back New Zealand did. The Black Ferns in the autumn. And Italy good at that part of the game as well. Big, heavy front five that they have.
Yeah, possibly from Wales then.
Just
a
get the
little bit
timing
nerves.
off of
They
the lift
felt
you
that
in before the
rolling
ball,
ball
okay?
going again.
Yep.
Do not want a repeat of last week. So unfortunately, someone did just bring that down illegally.
Hold the gap.
It's such a difficult thing though when a team does have a powerful drive on a rolling ball. It is so hard to manage. It is such a good attacking option. And I dare say we're going to see it again here from Italy.
Discipline. Last year's an issue for Wales. 3 yellow cards against Italy. Managed to steal the line out though.
Too early advantage.
Better option for Wales because we're not the biggest or the strongest, but we are athletic.
Too early.
So they're much better off in that position, sending someone up and trying to disrupt the lineup before they even get a chance to take it and begin that rolling roll.
Putting those jumpers up to try and contest the ball before that rolling ball can get going. Of course, it leaves you bare if Italy do get the ball, but it's a jump in the middle of the line out.
Are you in or out? Guys, are you in or out? There's 2 at the back. You can't stand 2 at the back here. You in or out? Yep.
Wales to the line out.
Oh.
Take from Gwen Pratt.
Use it one
Good line out call up,
sideways.
straight into the side. Ospreys player. Combination at the second row tonight with
No, wait.
Talia John. Gwen Pratt.
Use it now.
Ospreys second
Use
row.
it.
Two checks out there from Wales. May well be able to right over the referee's mic. They've taken it
Your
out
own
and
players took it
Franco
down.
is right in the middle there. The Italian flanker holding that ball up. You take the ball into that ball area. You don't come out with it. The ball is turned over.
Franco has been such a find for Italy. Only really
There you
broke
go.
through the last 6 nations, but you wouldn't feel it. She settled right into the squad. It'll be interesting now actually to see how Wales can crack down with the new combination in the second row there of Talia John and Gwen Pratt. It's the first time they're sort of coming down together on international duty. I think sometimes people underestimate the importance of the second row. Yes, you've got to have your technical front row. Yes, you've got to have your powerful back row. But it's all linked by that second row.
Philippa, the scrum doctor, I like it. When how many of your old teammates are laughing at you talking about the scrums back there.
Wales dominated.
Here we go.
It was only when I commentated I actually thought I better learn what goes on in those things.
Oh, the two referees.
Play,
Quickly
play.
again from Wales, and they did have possession last week. Great rhythm. Again, now you have a penalty, relieve the pressure. Don't get the junction now. Lauren Smith,
Keep going, keep going.
17
1.
years of
Very
age.
good now.
And they're what, 15 metres back from where the penalty really should have
Yep,
gone out.
inside, for
Pressure under
sure.
themselves.
It's a bit frustrating for Morgan
Okay,
Wilkins.
yeah.
She's got a great boot
And
on her.
blue.
Maybe a little bit of nerves, but
Yeah, this time.
at this level, you need to make sure your kicks are accurate
Time
because
off.
you're just going to put the team under so much pressure.
Yeah.
And the one thing I would
blood.
say I've noticed with Italy over the past few seasons,
When you lift in the lineup,
their game is
straight up,
vastly
she must
improved.
come straight
You know,
down.
they're third
Okay,
in
you
Europe,
can't
or
remember
they're
it.
third. It's
Yep.
amazing. But their kicking has come on so much, and it's good to see implemented properly in the women's game.
They're behind France and England, of course.
You've got just a
In
little bit
the,
of blood right
the
here.
world
If you can-
rankings.
I think so.
I
Yeah.
think 7th now, Italy.
Yeah.
Wales down in 9th.
So Wales dominated forward, and then you guys collapsed.
Okay.
Yep.
Who's just checking with the referee what the decision was. Eleanor Snowsill.
So while there's a bit of downtime, you guys,
Number
for me,
15
dominated
tonight,
the
if
last
she
shot.
gets on.
If we can
11th
keep you
year
staying straight
involved
all the way through,
in
that'll
the
be
Welsh
a
shuttle.
solid, even
What
better
a
picture.
serving he played alongside her.
Yeah, that's
plenty
what
of
I'm
times.
saying.
cool.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
Good
dominated
character
first.
to have her in and around the squad.
A real professional, true professional.
Yeah, time is still off.
Lucky to play with her at club, Bristol, also then on the
Oh,
Sevens
that's good.
circuit and in the 15s game. And annoyingly,
Yep,
she's just
time's still
amazing
off.
at everything. And if anyone does a trick, she's the one who can top it. She's one of those annoying people that can just do every rugby trick going.
Oh, topper. Nobody likes the topper.
No, I know, I can barely spin the ball on my finger.
Okay, good to go. Time back on. Hold the gap,
Bertoni,
Red.
Melissa Bertoni plays her rugby in France. France dominated the set piece last week against Italy. It's an area
On it.
the likes of Hal Thomas was talking about this week and improving their set piece, but Wales with ball here.
Fun.
Bethan Lewis.
That's another knock on. Keep going back.
We're back for the knock on.
Has good line speed, very good line speed by the Welsh backs then. Getting right up in their face,
Yep.
putting them under pressure, just forcing that pass. Good turnover and good intent to go wide there. Getting it quickly through the hands, trying to get it into space. You can see Lauren Smith trying to get that out the back door pass. Unfortunately, just lost it in contact.
Let's go, Cymru.
It's good awareness, spatial awareness from tight head Amy Evans.
Crouch.
Debut against England
Fine.
in that win back in 2015.
Six.
Kira
Down
Bevan,
on that side.
grown and grown over the last few years, the personal trainer. And he started playing back in 2014. Down to watch training a few
So
years
it's a
ago.
bit
and
wet, so we're going to bring you
she's about to
closer.
make her debut.
Try to keep your shoulders up.
Very, very prominent to run up and tell me she was the youngest international test player ever at 17 years of age. Not sure whether Lauren Smith holds that record. Andrea
Crouch.
Di Gino Di Marco, the Italian coach, who has done superb work. Beautiful fella,
Stay up. Stay up.
people person. It's so important at the top level of the game to get the mental stuff right. Lily Crabb. Wilkins using that boot again, down to Forlan.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Harlequins player in England. Smith. No, she has those brilliant feet, Smith. And the offload as well. Bugoni is back there to save the day for Italy, but only just. Well, she was put under pressure last week, Lauren Smith, by France, but going forward, she is electric, as is that lady, Jazz Joyce.
Yeah, that's great intent by Lauren
You have the
Smith.
option for the scrum?
Absolutely backing herself. If I'm going to
There's a
be
knock-on?
super critical, maybe we
scrum
could put
or a
that ball
line-on?
in two hands, but equally, she's comfortable enough on it to go from tucking it to offloading it there to Siwan Lillicrap. And then a tackle from behind. Very good tackle, actually.
Scrum or line-on?
Manages to force the ball to be spilled on.
Roland Phillips in the stands with Gareth Wyatt.
Okay.
Roland Phillips, a dual international, of course. In the back row. Gareth Wyatt anywhere but the back row. From Ponty now, 112 tries for Ponty. It's not
Okay.
a bad record, is it?
Lana.
Territory statistics. Plenty of territory for Wales.
Okay, this is the middle.
Plenty of possession for Italy early on. But Wales enjoying far more of the ball in this opening 10 minutes than they did
Come back
last
on,
week. They
Drew,
had to make
open.
over 240 tackles last week. An extraordinary statistic for amateur players just to recover this week.
It was incredibly heroic effort, and they didn't get back till late Sunday night, and then they're off travelling again first thing Friday. I actually spoke to Amy Evans, and I asked her, "How are you feeling?" And she said, "I'm feeling all right." It's a real testament to their conditioning.
It's new, the opening 2 rounds away from home for all 3 of the Welsh sides, the men, the under-20s and the women.
Okay. Happy?
Bugoni just about finding touch, but again, You spotted it earlier on. That line speed, putting huge amounts of pressure on her, and therefore, just seeing the periphery vision, those red shirts coming towards her, doesn't get the kick away cleanly. Now Wales have this attacking line-out.
This is a great position. It'd be good now to see them hit up some short runners, keep that defence true, and then try and unleash the back three. See what damage they can do down the wing.
Phillips. It's Italy's turn to turn that ball over at line-out time. It's Franco. Rigoni. Silani. Lovely straight line from Silani. Ball to ball. That ball in the end is going to beat everyone and roll out to touch. Silani, such an experienced player. What a delicious angle.
That was a fantastic line, completely cut through the Welsh defence. It was a good challenge on the line out. It's exactly where Italy would have wanted to have stolen that. I'm completely short. Possibly a little bit of a breakdown of communication there between the centres. You saw McCormish up quite high. Hannah Jones had a bit of a dog's leg. Need to make sure the centre partnership especially comes up together.
Should have done up so many line-ups of the 2 second rows. Franco they've used already tonight. Giordano as well, the number 8, used that time for Italy. Baratin, cap 86 tonight. Media, nice and flat. And Rigoni, more than happy to do the hard yards as well.
No hands, no hands!
Choice as well. Franco, thought she spotted a door ajar through the middle of that ruck.
Sorry, buddy.
Door quickly closed by Wales though. And it's Bertoni and Phillips, the two hookers going at each other. And some mistakes that will annoy Italy so far. A few handling errors and plenty of possession for them. Just breaking down the handling so far, Italy. And we've got turnover ball. It's prime ball to attack from, isn't it?
I think from this position, I think Wales would be better off sending it down the field and trying to get Italy to exit. At the moment, the line speed they're bringing up in their backs, they could force the errors, but force the errors down the other end of the field rather than trying to play too much in Wales' own half.
Stay up!
Wanted a performance to be proud of last week.
Make sure you get a
Certainly
proper
got
bind.
that. So much youth could have frozen in the bright lights, literally, in Montpellier. Altrad Stadium. Great experience for the youngsters there. Many of them never played a match like it. Baying crowd. Single short time to a woman who came out swimming. Various strokes, but all swimming.
Yeah, it was a massive learning curve for them in many aspects. Like I say, it's something they can learn from, they can grow from. And I think it's good that they've kept the same score because it's such a tight turnaround. You want to keep the same team so they can really try and get some momentum. Because the one thing Italy are is a very settled team. They've had the similar combinations now since the last World Cup. It's one thing Wales haven't got is they've had lots of different combinations. So they're still learning. We've got a new centre partnership for Wales, now a new partnership in the scrum. There's lots of new players coming through, so you've just got to get them as much experience and as game time as possible to try and gel them together.
Well, that's the idea, isn't it? The idea of this young squad. By the time 2021, the next World Cup comes around, it'll be a youthful squad, but an experienced squad. Players with 20, 30 caps. And that's where you want to be.
If they keep scrumming straight and they stay in it straight,
and
we can play on
it's
until
funny, when I
it
looked at the
stops them
caps
after use it.
earlier,
Otherwise, if they're turning out of it, then it's
that
advantage.
Italy had more caps than Wales. I remember playing Italy and Wales would have had more caps on their bench than Italy had on their whole team. So it's an amazing testament to the development of the Italians rugby. They've really invested in gaining as much experience in their players as possible, and it's proving testament now.
Big statement here. Huge scrum from Wales, got them the penalty, and they decided. Phillips right in the middle there, decides to go for another penalty at scrum time, go for that other scrum, and they get another penalty. It's an area Italy was so dominant first 50 minutes against Scotland last Friday. It was at Scotstoun, and then Scotland turned it on. It's a big mental thing.
It's very tough because they're very strong, but you must stay straight. Okay.
Referee just explained it to Italy.
Stick on the side now.
To Valentino Ruzza. Some English. Got to
Fine on the
stay
side
straight.
of the back.
Wales still got the edge here. It's a big statement against what is a big Italian pack.
Get a long bind.
Wales always feel confident with their scrum. They were able to go up head to head with the French last week, so it's one thing they can take from that is if they can stand head to head against the French, then they can certainly come into a fight against the Italians.
Bevan Feats. Kept in by Lily Crabtree in the second row last week. Square taken around her, and it's Hannah Jones' turn to spill that ball, and there's an opportunity here. Italy pouncing on that loose ball. Rigoni so strong with ball in hand. She over that line. The referee says we'll come back. That handling error almost costing Wales so dear there.
Knock on the collector.
That was lucky for Wales. I think that was a bit of panic play. I dare say Alicia McCormish had a little look to her left and saw an Italian flying up. It was probably Solari. And I think she was in a 50-50 about whether to make that pass. She did. Unfortunately, got a player outside her under quite a bit of pressure.
5 wins in a row now for Italy. At the back end of last year's Six Nations. During the autumn campaign, as did Roland Phillips' team as well. Need for some of these nations to get some autumn fixtures in. Scrum's gone round again. We have to sort this out. We particularly on an evening of scrum. I'm personally more than happy. Scrum for the next 60 odd minutes, no problem at all. But jokes aside, we were down on the field earlier on. Great surface there as well, but actually quite sandy underneath that initial layer of grass. And a little bit difficult for purchase, you would imagine.
Yeah, I think so. It almost felt like Astro, like the fake turf. It was kind of that tight. So it can be quite waxy underfoot. It's good for the backs, but difficult for the forwards to try and get those big studs.
The players that win the game will.
Oh, we'll leave that chat for another day.
Come on.
There's a yellow card. Tirani really changing this Italian side. In place of Gina Pomoli.
Yeah, you can just see there she loses her bind, and by losing her bind, she collapses the scrum.
Keep going, Mama. Play on.
So Italy down to 14 players. They're down to 13 at one point in Scotland last week. Nedia trying to get that ball to Rigoni. It's a beautiful evening out there. Just a little bit greasy now. Time 20 past 8 here.
No advantage. No advantage.
Rigoni, uncharacteristic error from her.
Again, it comes from that line speed, though. It's really good defensive intent from Wales to be getting up into the Italians' face in every single phase. I mean, that's hard to do. That's going to require some fitness for them to keep that going for the full game, but still, what Wales need to do now is take advantage of the fact that they are a player down. There's one thing we learned from Italy last week. They gave away 12 penalties by 60 minutes. It's a lot of penalties. Now, if they're giving away those penalties in their own half, Robin Wilkins is a good kicker. She can make the most of them. They could really start notching up some points and gaining some momentum.
All right.
Adagetti has to make way, of course, because Giacomelli has had to come on the field at scrum time. Turani on the naughty step. 16. Just some communication errors between us with the referee. Funny style, isn't it? Not too much flow, not too much rhythm to both sides, really. Too many mistakes for that. It's one of those games, we're only 18, 19 minutes into it, but it's one of those games where somebody's going to have to grab the game by the scruff of the neck. This is the best chance, really, of the game so far from Italy.
Yes, I can hear.
Counting on a mistake from Wales.
That's good work by Manon Jones there, straight on the ball, looking for that rip. Really good defensive intent, defended with a try. You know, maybe Italy are feeling the pressure. They certainly have the momentum. They, by all accounts, we're coming into this as the favourites. It's a home ground. Italy haven't been the favourites for a long time, so maybe there's a little bit of that coming into the game as well, feeling the pressure. Time will tell.
Not had too much to cheer about so far. Between 3,000 and 5,000 in tonight. On this near side below us. Do love their rugby, and it's a real feature of the women's game. Taking the game all around the country. Reggio last year, they played England. England with some serious pressure that night. 7-all at half-time. They have to go on and score an extra 40 points in the second half. Different Italian side, maturing with every minute played. Bevan. Bevan again demanding that ball, wanting some quicker ball. Lillicrap clears to make that ball even quicker. Wilkins feeds on and rolling over that Italian turf is Beth Lewis. Wilkins again. Lillicrap. Phillips plays scrum half. Baratin tries to find some space instead. She finds Smith.
Play on.
Thomas, most capped in the squad now, capped 55. Tonight made her debut, in fact, against Italy back in 2006. Hannah Jones fell by Franco Rigoni, two of the standout players for Italy last year. Thomas again. In those hard yards, Phillips demands the ball from her scrum half. Hook up with a tackle. Flat ball, flat best.
Play.
The referee's happy to play it on though.
So Wales are trying to suck in the defenders and shorten that defensive line by having these short carries, but do you feel that there's maybe one too many now? There we go. Let's put the ball to boot.
Joyce, great attacking box kick for Bevan, gave time for a winger to get underneath that ball. The Italian. Perfect place kick from scrum half Bevan, right on that touch line. Easy enough tackle for Joyce just to dump the player out into touch, and Wales will have the line out.
Yeah, that was smart play there. They weren't really going anywhere with those carries. They weren't shortening the line, so much better to put the ball to boot, try and regain some territory, start again.
Phillips and wrap around. Coming on a charge. Couldn't take the ball with her though. Shame, because that was just building for Wales, just getting some phases under the belt. But it's now away with Franco for Italy. Baratin using those forwards. Bertoni. Magnier. Italy can't go with the ball. Look at that ball presentation for the second row. She's not presented that ball so well. Wales would have turned that ball over. Barrettin having to go in like a demented mole. It was Forlan up from fullback. There she is, just marshalling stuff. New captain for the autumn series. Cap 70 tonight for her. There she is, the fullback. Duka. Barrettin. Median. Franco floats one over. Midier again. Stepping off the left. This is better from Italy. Rigoni. Stefan. Straight into the arms of Smith. Those acres of green space for her to kick it. He's unable to. Newman comes away. Those players to Till's plenty of 15s in England. Waterloo.
The attack from both sides feeling quite similar, quite rushed. Lots of unforced errors. Both sides benefit from just playing a little bit deeper, get the hands sorted, get some confidence putting the ball through the hand, and then start coming up flatter. At the moment, they're both putting too much pressure on themselves.
Wilkins, that's really sensible stuff. Robin Wilkins knew the full hand had raced up to try and
keep going, good now.
take the kick. There's the fly half again. Josh is in front, so just physically couldn't get the ball. Here's the fly up against Rigoni. Rigoni inside. Really is the glue in this Italian, certainly Italian backline. Stefan. Three Welsh defenders. Who's there again? Franco.
She's going now, dangerous tackle.
High tackle from Wales. Lots of single advantage there. Italy building it. It's got the crowd going as well.
Unfortunately, that kind of stemmed from potentially not the best decision by Lauren Smith to try and play the ball. They were under quite a bit of pressure there. That's where you want your fullback to just go head down, crash it up, set a quick ruck and play off that. Lauren Smith isn't the biggest, so she's using her strength, which is her agility.
I don't think it's anything malicious. I think it's just an issue of kind of timing.
But, like you say, still fantastic work from the goal.
This Italian backline coming more and more to the game.
You good? Yeah.
Veronica Midia is part of that as well, this fly half.
Midia's just come from strength to strength. Still on, I think, she's a handful of caps, about 10 or 11.
Good.
15 tonight.
15.
So
technically, thank you. Technically, one of the most inexperienced players in the back line, but you certainly won't notice it. But that is testament to the players that she has around her, especially the centre partnership there. Murgoni and Solari, they are so consistent. They honestly helped her out a lot.
She had an incredible break against Wales last year. She had a going try. Normally serves me right.
Yeah, absolutely. Cut straight through the middle. So real attacking threat.
So Wales are all about her. With Italy, with their 14 players, worth just reminding you about that. Just players coming in front of the ball of that lineup. It's another attacking opportunity, kind of begging for Italy. Very similar to last week against Scotland. Plenty of possession, plenty of territory, and they're able to convert that into points.
Back, please. Number. Back. Thank you. Let's go.
Truck and trailer, isn't it? Can't have a truck in front of the
Are you
trailer.
in? Get in.
The horse and cart, as Tony Spreader used to say.
Play on. More.
Good line ball at the tail for Wales. Trundling on as well. It's 15 metres made by the pack now. On the front foot. And the back seat get on that front foot as well. McCormish. 28 tackles last week. Outstanding effort. Wilkins. Smith. And even a sensible option not to give the pass. Better from Wales.
Still playing advantage.
Still playing advantage. It's a shot to nothing for Amy Evans.
Still got it on it. Yes. You in front? No.
You know, I was just thinking they'd be good job now
Captain.
to put a little kick in and give Jasmine Joyce a run on it, which I think Robin Wilkins was also thinking, but it definitely wasn't translated down to Jasmine Joyce. She was way too deep there. She was never going to be able to
13.
put a good chase in.
Number
On
13.
that ball.
Yeah, come. I'm sorry. Okay, you know, that's fine. Yeah.
That's what you get from an experienced referee. Like Amy Brett Thrupp. Silari knew her
Fingers tackle,
mistake.
hair pull.
Said it to the referee straight away. Penalty to Wales. And just beginning to build here, Wales. He said he's going to take the initiative in this game to trouble the scorer first up. And Wales begin to get a little bit of rhythm to their game.
Yeah, it's great to see that they're using that combination of hitting it up short, using the forwards, using the short runners, and then creating a bit of space out wide.
He's coming back from the card.
I remember last year when we played Italy, Wales were forcing it every time, getting it out to the wingers, which on paper might look good, but actually the wingers were literally getting the ball on the take. So it's good now to see they're being a little bit more direct with their attack, which is going to give the wingers more of an opportunity.
Phillips. Really good. Had a rugby Swansea University where she was educated. Hannah Jones.
Watch them, watch them.
That's as hard yards as Amy Evans. Phillips. Lewis now. Great last week. A familiar role on the blind side tonight. Talia John.
Hands on
the ball. We say that should be the moment that it's played, but it's not. Still in the ruck, and referee gives the penalty to Wales. And just about to say, Italy back up to 15 players. Wales haven't scored any points in that time, but now here's the opportunity for Robin Wilkins to set that straight.
So I'm watching for once your hands are on it and lift it.
Wales would have been aware of the penalty count from last week,
yeah, but
and they
also
just
remember
kept the possession, kept
just 2
hitting
minutes in
up,
front of you.
slow control, nothing too
as well, then I'm
frantic,
gonna play on
and
here.
eventually Italy did get frustrated, give away that penalty. So it'd be good for Wales now to get some points on the board. They need to start converting the percentage of possession they have into points if they're going to seriously contend in this Six Nations.
I'm fine, thank you.
Wilkins then the winning points against France last week from a penalty. Could you get the first points here tonight? She can indeed. And it's Wales away from home, second week in a row, who get the first points in this round 2 game.
When you bounce the ball, bounce
The
on
next
this side
10
of the
minutes of
line.
this game now could dictate the rest.
Okay.
That 10 before the half.
Yes, bounce here.
Are Wales just going to soak up and defend and hold on to their 3, or are they actually going to take this ball and go running straight back at them?
Championship minutes. Amy Evans, not the tallest player in Welsh pack, but took the kick off at the beginning of the game. She's taken that restart as well. An expert. Lewis fending. Great run for Beth Lewis. Onto that ball at real pace is Lillicrap. Bevan, Wales, buoyed by that 3 points. Phillips now. Stop for the pass. She was coming like a train. Unfortunately, they were just to push her back, and it's those little centimetres getting over that gain line or not makes such a difference for the next phase and beyond. ball retention here from Wales. Good patience on the ball. Jones that time. Joyce just fumbling around with it, the Olympian. And the GB team in Rio. Chased everything last week. Nobody had any ball in hand.
She's got it.
Far more in this opening. 32.5 minutes than she did all last week.
Good turnover.
Squirts out for Italy though. Some Baratian backwards. This game has got right up in the last couple of minutes since that penalty from Wales. It's Franco. To Karis Phillips. Butler out to touch but wasn't able to. You can hear screams from the players on the Welsh bench as well. Get off the line, get off the line. Because Italy are responding to Wales here. Good into this first half. That penalty count is racking up now for Italy. It really is. 8th penalty conceded now for those, and Italy at
So
scrum
remember,
time.
I've got to be a little bit patient.
Ended
Let
up
the
in a yellow
contest happen.
card, but
So if you're going to scream holding, it makes it holding.
international teams, right in saying, trying to keep under the double figures. 10
number
is just
7.
about acceptable. Any above that is not a good stat.
It's definitely not, and I think it's just a sign
Who's
of
number 7?
frustration.
So I'm giving you guys.
Italy obviously want to be getting into this game.
I'll give you the
and
benefit because it's wet.
I
but
think they may have
just
looked at the
make an
result
effort
last
to
week and
reload
thought that they
quickly.
could get into Wales a little bit earlier. So I think it's just a bit of frustration. They're
I'll
trying
go
to
for you now.
force
Does the time
things.
tick
They're
round or time
trying
up?
too hard to win that ball back. And that unfortunately can lead to
time
the odd
up.
50-50
How much
decision.
left?
Gianna Domenico,
Okay.
Andrea,
6.5.
the Italian coach,
6.5.
looking on.
Perfect. Thank you.
So I'm still getting that feeling though with Wales. They're doing, you know, a lot of short carries, a lot of forward carries. Even the backs are running the short line. And yes, that's great. You can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to shorten that line, but it needs to come to a point where you fly half or your 9 goes. Enough is enough. You're not going anywhere. Boot it downfield because they're going to be at risk of getting turned over like they just did.
They've been turned over 9 times so far, Wales. As you say that, they're making those meters. You can see they're confirmed by the statistics. 39 carries, plenty of meters made as well. When Crabb is down, just sucking in the big ones. It's hard to believe.
Yeah.
This is a Welsh side who most horrendous journey over to Montpellier
All right. That's a little bit close
last
so
week.
far.
Shipped 9 tries.
Forward than normal.
It's the second team for the full 80. And coming out here, very fresh, very clear what they're trying to do.
Yeah, their attitude is fantastic. And like I mentioned when I spoke to Amy Evans, she actually said apart from the odd, bruise and knot, she was feeling really good. So I think that's a real testament to their conditioning. The Welsh squad kind of came in a little bit earlier and their regional program started a little bit earlier, so they've definitely reaping the benefits of being together. And obviously a lot of fitness training for quite some time, because to come off last week, not just the collision aspect, but how many tackles they made. Defending is harder than attacking. So, their stats, their fitness stats would have been off the charts last week, but to recover and come back into this mentally, physically, it really is a testament. And for Roland, he talks about developing this team, growing this team. Well, that's a great platform to start from.
Line.
Next calendar for an HIA for Gwen Crabb, off the bench last week. And her second cap, the student. One of 5 teenagers in this Welsh squad. To back up your point, that youthful exuberance. It's always palpable in this Welsh squad. Remember those days.
And she is a very skillful player, involved with the under-18 sevens as well. So had that good basis, good fitness, good agility, good game awareness, creativity, and now making that step up to the senior 15s program.
Lily Crabb. a better balance to this Welsh back row this week.
Oh, definitely. As soon as they moved Sian Lillicrap to 8 last week, and it felt like they were releasing Beth Lewis by putting her to 7. All of a sudden, she started bringing her game. I think moving her to 8, it just hindered her too much. But Sian Lillicrap is a natural player at 8, natural leader, and seeing as unfortunately we lost Mel Crabb this week due to an injury, they might as well change the second row partnership completely, which then opened up the opportunity for Sian Lillicrap to move to 8.
Alicia Butcher's the player to miss out on that back right. It was this number 7, wasn't it? Hannah Johns, 18-year-old, doing her A-levels.
I know. You know what? She came out with us to Brisbane last year for a 7s tournament with the Welsh senior 7s when we were prepping for the Commonwealth Games, and I sort of took her aside and said, you know, anything you're worried about, anything you talk about? And she was like, no, I'm cool, no, I'm fine. She joined in with training, didn't know what the drills were, not a problem, just took it all in her stride. Unbelievable. The confidence. I feel old saying this, but the confidence of the youth of today, that was brilliant.
You've got an advantage.
Jones who gave the penalty away, but was winning the line out. Can they finish last couple of minutes of this first half? McCormish desperately trying to avoid the best defender in rugby. The touchline.
Advantage is over.
Rigover misses the tackle.
This is the middle?
Apologies for some unsavoury language. You would have heard it's the Welsh encouraging each other.
Questo è il momento giusto per sostenere e
It's good
incoraggiare le
to see
nostre
Alicia McCormish back in herself then, to a shame she couldn't quite stay in touch. But only a second start for Wales, so still very much getting used to being involved in the squad. She's a new cap, new place involvement, but she has slotted in. I think it's working very well with her and Hannah Jones in the centre.
British Army. McCormish
No, red!
back to tackling duties, which she performed quite superbly last week. Gatto, the top head for Italy. Baratin, back to Rigoni. Shoots to that foul touch. No, she hasn't. Smith. Some space for Wales. Good defensive line, isn't it, from Italy? Joyce, strong fend on Mediat. And then she meets one of the forwards and rather wish she hadn't. Ball's back though for Wales, and there's some space out wide, you could see it. John Phillips, Jones and Newman. Good slide defence, drift defence from Italy. Calendar. Wales again building here. Keeping this Italian crowd quiet. Listen, I asked Rowan Phillips before the game. I thought this first half was just to nullify the crowd slightly. They can get noisy. Talia John again. Giving the Cornish again. Bevan. Slightly quicker. And Lewis goes in and bumps the first one. And then Lillicrap. Again, a combination of those two back rowers. Showing their ball handling skills, both of them. Lillicrap again. Second those Italian defenders. Chance. Take the ball with them. The first time he said it to that, ball out of Gondrelli, Italian captain. Lauren Smith was racing back there, she knew what was coming. And she's done well, and there's space there, and it steps off the left, and then there's a welcoming committee of 4 or 5 Italian players, but she stays in field.
That was good fielding by the fullback to preempt that tick.
Thank you.
Quicker ball, Lewis. Bevan. Wilkins. Which saw a half space. Solaria comes very quickly onto Bevan and just slows it up. Getting through like 4 or 5 phases. A good stop from Wales, and then it's a handling error. Holding on to Rock. Italy do some great defensive work.
Yeah, the Italians are doing a really good job at killing their momentum at the moment. The amount of phase play Wales have gone through now, and then just stops, and then they have to rebuild again.
Building for it one last time in this first half here. Jones trying to get a hands free. You could see that's what she was trying to do. Italy will hold her up here, surely. It's the home side who are down at the break by
Okay, we'll check. Option. Was enough on there. Tempo.
Got a Butler out to touch, but wasn't able to. You can hear screams from the players on the Welsh bench as well. Get off the line, get off the line. Because Italy are
Thank you.
some space for Wales, but good defensive line, isn't it, from Italy? Joyce, strong fend on Mediat, and then she meets one of the forwards, and rather wish she hadn't.
Il minore Antonella della selezione campana. Signore e signori, un grande applauso per Valentina Mazzeo, Pina Amore Antonella e Anna Maria Juan Gregorio. Entrano in campo le nostre ragazze. Prima gara casalinga del Guinness Women's Six Nations. Viene il mare, facciamoci sentire per le nostre ragazze! Tutti insieme! Italia! Italia! Italia!
3-0 at half-time. Change there for Wales. Eleanor Snowsill on for cap number 50.
Thank you.
What a very, very proud moment for her and indeed her family who are here just below us in commentary. With Tony as well, the Italian hooker winning her 50th cap. First 40 minutes, not a thing of beauty, certainly, but a hugely intriguing game, it really was. Isn't it, Philippa? And it's who can grab this game by the scruff of the neck, who can cut out those errors and just sharpen up the knife in terms of accuracy.
Yeah, I think the message from the coaches from both sides would have been just be more clinical. For Wales, 64% possession in that half. They've got to turn that into points. They've got to make it count. For Italy, just calm it down. Potentially don't kick away so much ball. You would be keeping the ball in hand a little bit more. Try and build some phases and get into this game.
Numbers? Wales, numbers? Are you in or are you out?
Just looking at this reshuffled Welsh backline. Now Phillips just prepares to take the line out of the call, being given to her by Carol Thomas. To the tail. Worked effectively in that first half, a great area to also to build a driving more. Risky to come away with Barrington. Travis back on. Past her HIA for that first half. Second row there, she's in the blue scrum cap, making a tackle. It's Alicia McCormish who's made way. Put her over Snowsill.
No, it's okay.
I think Snowsill has stopped in at 10.
Yeah, Snowsill will
move
be
out to 12.
slotting in at 10. Robin Wilkins actually started her career in the centres when Eleanor Snowsill was more of the week in, week out 10, so to speak. So Robin Wilkins more than comfortable slotting in there, and it's great actually for Wales because there'll be times where they can split the team on the pitch, and they can literally have Eleanor Snowsill on one side and Robin Wilkins on the other. So you've effectively got two playmakers on the field, so it could really open up some attacking options for Wales.
And it's Bertoni, 50th cap tonight. Superb work rate from the hooker. Always puts in 100%. One of the top tacklers in last year's Six Nations. It's rather relaxed, isn't he? Coach Andrea, Italian coach all by himself. Maybe Jones from England likes just being away from anyone else to digest the game. Errors as well, that penalty count for both sides, but in particular Italy needs to improve in the second half, just not able to get that momentum going. Rowan Phillips will know that as well. He rather played into that in the first hand, as he quite rightly picked out for us. Wales keeping ball, just waiting for Italy to give a penalty away. That scum's gone right round as well, and what does the referee, Amy Barrett-Ferron, feel? Walking around, gave a penalty away from that position in the first half as well. 4 scrum penalties, that's now scrum penalty number 5 for Italy.
Yeah, Italy really need to be whiter than white in their half, otherwise Wales are going to punish them. And at this point in the game, momentum can quickly build up one-sided, and Italy are letting Wales play in their half at the moment.
You mean Daz, do you? Whiter than white? Other washing powders are available. Again, we're in those championship minutes, aren't we? Just after half time. There's 2 line-outs in this second half. It's twice that Italy have started with the ball, but they've come away with the ball. It's like Snowsill, Wilkins to stop Italy. Muzo. Ora Muzo. On the right wing. Franco. They met a match in Lewis then. Still possession there for Italy. Baratin goes high. A bit too far for the chase though, but Muzo did well in the end, and Rigoni arrives very quickly. Good work from Newman. Ball presentation again. Bevan. Service. He's always had that. Smith. So like the fullback, the teenager, the 17-year-old. Saw those very quick feet in that first half with a lovely mazy run. Certainly enjoying a lot more time with ball in hand this week, Wales. Able to start to get their attacking game going. Snowsill, Wilkins, wider. Italy not committing too many to the breakdown. Therefore allowing plenty of players in that defensive line. Franco told to leave it alone. Snowsill. Right on the line, that is out. Just a millimetre too far for Eleanor Snowsill.
Yeah, that's unlucky and very uncharacteristic, to be honest. Eleanor Snowsill is pretty pinpoint accurate with her kicking. But you know what they say, 2 inches the other way and she'd be the hero, 2 inches the other way you'd be the hero.
But you're talking about the distribution role for Snowsill brings to the game with Wilkins, of course. 10 and 12 is a point that many teams use, but also that kicking game as well that she has. And particularly Wales playing that rugby in the right areas. There's an extra kicking option with Snowsill there. Certainly trying to put Wales in the right areas there, just the execution not wrong. Full out for Italy. Her 11th Six Nations. Big Scotland, that's South Africa in the autumn. Baratin says let's increase the tempo of this game, let's get it going. Franco, Media, Giordano. Number 8 stepped in, got away from the touchline sensibly. Duca. Rock you played by the band in the crowd. So what Italy trying to do to Wales here. They're going to float off the floor. Increases that tempo. Franco is there. And speed that ball up again. All come from the quick tap penalty, of course. Crab with an important tackle for Wales now. Baratin. Rigoni. Stefan.
Coffee.
Italy building slowly, steadily here. Tell you what, the pace to increase. Duca's gone far too high there. Italia jump and just eating up the Osprey second row. Eventually got to ground the Italian second row. Federici is on. And the back row, Franco, Baratin. Rigoni, wider, great tackle from Jones, really was identified and pinpointed the ball and player. Superb, may well have stopped to try there.
Definitely, that takes so much experience and so much confidence to be able to make that decision, go for that tackle. If she hadn't, it would definitely have gone through hands. Italy would have had a great chance of scoring there.
Baratin, just got backwards by the referee. Rigetti, Duca, it's Russo who's gone off in the second row to make way for Federici. There's a little bit of muscle power, but with fleet of foot. It's Federici, it's Silari, certainly fleet of foot. Cap 48 tonight, another one who tried to trade in England for a while with Karen Finley and Gary Street at Harlequins for the Aylesham Bulls. Baratin assessing her options. Jones has come up too quickly that time though. Fallout. Italy trying to get through that dogleg created by the outside centre from Wales, coming up too quickly that time.
The only time you can really shoot it out of your line is one, you're going to make a spot hit tackle, two, you're going to re-intercept. Otherwise, you're just going to get created no man's land and leave the other players open.
Franco! Just short to shit. Referee's whistle has gone. Try scorer last week.
Advantage for a dangerous tackle penalty and the potential trap situation here. But did she place it or was it a double movement? Check the okay. Brian?
Yes, Amy, have you?
On-field decision, no try. I've got advantage for a dangerous tackle for blue, but I just want to check if there was a grounding. I think there was potentially a double movement.
Okay, so on-field decision is no try.
Yep.
Stand by, we'll check.
So very clear from Amy Barrett-Theron. On-field decision.
Ball on the line.
Local assistant referee on the far side. Franco, she's so strong. Scored last week. Set up Rigoni as well for her to just swatting off players.
She's so dynamic as well. She moves so quickly. By the time she's powered past one, she's stepped on someone else.
I think she's short here though. Certainly the feeling initially from the officials as well. At the very least it'll be an Italian penalty for a dangerous tackle. She's not even grounded it there either.
You know what, credit where credit's due, that is very clever by the young Lauren Smith. She went straight around wrapping that ball. She knew that if she was to tackle her low, Franco's momentum would have taken her over the try line. So instead, she's gone straight for the ball and tried to get the win. Very clever play by the Welsh fullback. And this all came from that sneaky little behind-the-back flip from Barreton a couple of phases earlier. She's quite her trademark. She only pulls it out once in a blue moon, but definitely kick-started the momentum, and Franco was on her tail then.
Amy?
Yes, Frank?
Okay. There's no clear evidence to overturn your on-field decision of no try. She was short first
Okay.
and then moved after. So go back for your advantage for the high tackle by number 8, red.
Happy. Thank you. No try. There's a penalty here for dangerous tackle. We got the mark.
Lily Crack. Oh, tackle against the number 8. What do Italy go for here? Half of their 10 penalties have been given away at scrum time. Being a former Welsh captain as you are, for the 7th in the Commonwealth Games. Well done, you. Interesting decision, though.
Very
Go for
interesting.
the scrum.
Very interesting. I think that's a bit of a risky call, but seeing it back themselves, they feel like they've got the momentum. When your tails are up, they make confident decisions. And that's what they've done.
Crouch. Bind. Six.
So this part of the game last week when Italy began to turn the screw. 28-7 win over Scotland with a bonus point with their last player of the game.
Yep.
3-0 to Wales, 50 minutes
Body
in.
weight, yeah, you're extending a
It's a
little bit.
better game than that though, isn't it, than 3-0?
Yes, it is, but equally, you've got to get the points on the board, and this is something that Wales and Italy, they've both got creative playmakers, they've got talented individuals, neither being clinical enough to convert them into points, and you have to do that in this championship, at international level rugby. You have to convert possession into points.
Wales constantly using the word development at the moment with their squad. There's so much youth. Giordano for Italy, though. Back themselves at scrum time, they've come on away with it. Duca. Snow Sill with a tackle. Barati. Bertoni. She'd dearly love to score on her 50th cap. So down by Wales. Pace onto the ball from Italy that time.
Get back!
Media just mastering her forwards. Telling Barati when she wants it. Franco! So dynamic again. Bertoni, she's knocked it on. You could see the head go up. You knew exactly what she was trying to do. The head went up, the eyes went off the ball. There's a lesson any young viewers out there. Play what's in front of you before you set your mind and your body to the next action.
It's a great carry by Franco, she's so close.
You need to bring your feet closer because you're overextending.
Body's on the line by Wales.
Yet again, it's 2 weeks in a row defending for all they can. Bertoni, she arrives.
Fantastic fell in a snowstorm on her 50th, has to be under that. Try save and tackle on your 50th.
Better in the second half, really crap. To just play the ball, but Italy, listen to the referee. I'm sure Lillicrap can hear, but Italy take the advantage, seize the moment. They feel this may be their time. Countdown to this Welsh 22 now. Franco Bertoni yet again. Go. Balatin barking orders. She often does. Federici. Franco sniffing again. Here she is, the open side. Leaves it for the scrum half. Duca. The latest rumble for Italy. Brilliant from Balatin. Just to keep that ball in. Maybe Evans trying to turn that ball over. Superb work from the tight leg, from both the props, in fact, for Wales. Carol Thomas, I should say, and Amy Evans. Superb work.
And you could hear them as well. Not only are they tackling, they're actually communicating to the rest of the team about what needs to be happening. Real team players. If Italy had actually had the composure to look up, I know it's easy for us to say up here, but they actually had quite a few numbers over. They could have just done one or two quick carries,
so that was just an
and then just
absolute
spread the
mess.
ball wide. Italy would have had some options out wide to score.
Do not underestimate what that meant to them, yeah?
Just came way
Yeah, time is off, you can make a sub.
As much as you compliment Italy, the patience,
Yes, she's run away.
having ball in hand, kind of compliment Wales for their defensive effort, especially after last week's effort as well, when they tackled for 80 minutes.
Holding on.
Spitoni, who's making her way off the field, not the way that she would have wanted to go off out of her 50th cap. Turani, who comes back on the field, she's substituted.
We will wait.
Time.
Numbers,
She's had to come back on the field.
Numbers.
Congratulations to Melissa
5.
Spitoni.
Get in.
Franco snuffles the loose ball. Wilkins attack the ball. Trying to get that pass away. Media. Turani. Body position to be a welcome next week for Italy. We're going to lead up to Duca. Rigoni twisting and spinning.
Hold up.
Held up initially though.
Momentum tipped him over.
Fabulous work from Wales again. And it's Hannah Jones underneath that one. But how many times can Wales keep keeping Italy out?
But this is where you have to be clinical at this level. That line out, once again, Italy turned it over and gave them a fantastic attacking position, which they just turned into now, being camped out on Wales's try line. The line out is bread and butter stuff. They need to change it up, because at the moment, the current calls aren't quite working for Wales. Fantastic little interplay of passing between the Italian backs then. That's more of what we are getting to know of the new Italy. It's probably the first time we've really seen them actually play in this game.
No. Both in and down.
Ability is something they're working hard on. Italy, certainly their evidence was there against Scotland last week.
No, you can stay just so.
Ability to offload
You
the
can
ball. You look at Giordana Duca there.
Number 3.
Scrum cap. She was the one that gave that ball through
We can't keep having
Rigoni.
resets. You need to keep your
Just
elbows
slip
up.
through the hands of the
proper
Welsh
bind,
player.
Stay up.
Franco's going to be there to pick up any scraps.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But it's actually the creative play off this that was really exciting. Little tip pass on. But good scramble defence from Wales again.
Jones.
Set you higher.
Scarlets. 627 metres made by 9 carries. 2 carries. Could there be an important carry coming up for Italy? Just keep that scrum stable. Giordano got back in the tackle. And the line up going too well for Wales. The scrum is certainly powering forward. Turani with assistance. Amy Evans failed to get her hands out, but importantly, the first couple of seconds has just slowed that ball down. Hamilton again, slow, steady work from Italy. Turani's full of energy, full of beans since she's come back on the field.
Don't use your hands. No, 7. Advantage.
Penalty to Italy. Franco. We just want 3, we want more than that, 5 or 7. And Rizietti. There's his work on the breakdown. Superb. Slowing that ball down. Turn that ball over.
No
Back for the penalty.
back. Captain and 7. Captain and 7.
The referee wants a word here. With Carlos Phillips.
At that last
David
breakdown,
Jones.
there was clear communication saying no hands. You diving over, there's a clear ruck, and you trying to go with it. Okay, because you kind of only reach with your one hand. Let's not have any trouble around there. You know it's a ruck. You know when it's a ruck. Get your hands out of there. Not in this zone. Otherwise, we're talking out.
Fairly clear message for Phillips' team there.
Hands in.
Yeah, Wales really do have to be careful under the sticks.
You going for poles, yeah?
Here, Captain
You going to
Cromwell.
kick? Yeah.
Got to level it up, haven't you?
You do. You cannot spend that much time in the opposition's half and come away with nothing. So I actually think this is the right decision by Italy. Take some points, regroup and go again.
You're right
And
there,
then it
Tempo.
is essentially a 0-0 game and all to play for.
No.
12 points against Wales in last year's Six Nations. Try right at the death. She's levelling it up here. Kaya Silani. 3 points apiece. Scallop comes off for Wales. Shepherd's crook for Anna Johns. Very harsh on the 18-year-old. He's given away a penalty, but also sensible from coach as well. He's given a final warning. Just put something in the referee's mind, isn't it? No, we brought that player off. No need to be thinking about a yellow card.
Una posizione dedicata e il numero 20 Alex Gallagher esce il numero 4 Natalia
Just
Zoni
put too much pressure on Italy and
poco fatto soluzione anche per l'Italia esce il numero 1 Brasilia esce il numero 2 Bertoni Denisa.
restart off cleanly, and Italy can't do that. It's advantage back to Wales. So we've come to the last quarter.
It's very much still
We're
a
going to set higher so we don't
scrap
slip.
fight for the
Set
momentum.
higher.
It is swaying constantly.
Do you
Just going to
understand?
there's going to be that game-changing
I'm
point.
just saying
And
set,
it's
they
going
must
to
be
swing
higher.
one way or
That's
the
the way.
other. At the moment, neither side has been clinical enough to win that game-changing moment.
Wales was only wins on the road in the Six Nations for
It's fine.
2013 against Scotland,
Bind!
and in 2017
Set!
against country they find themselves in tonight. This would be some victory.
Too early and straight down.
They will know statistically Italians tend to tire in the last quarter. That certainly wasn't the case last week though. They put their foot on the pedal. This is Carlos Phillips there. Old school tap penalty. Lewis pops off the ground as well for Newman. Snowsill, Phillips, Wilkins did brilliantly well to pick that ball up off her bootlaces. Just at the moment, players, and you all said it many times, Philip, about the shape you're creating for the referee at ruck time. The shape they're seeing at the moment, the shape that the referee is seeing is Wales giving away penalties.
Yeah, as we can see here, Robin Wilkinson's great pick-up.
This is the middle.
She takes it in. We've got a player clearing out off their feet.
Thank you.
You know, as much as you want players right behind you, as soon as you hit the deck, you want them over you, but they have to be in control of their body. There is no point in just flying into the work and collapsing on the other side, because you're just giving away an easy penalty.
Outside shoulder.
Mistake, isn't it? One of those
What do you
ones
want?
where you just, as a coach, you don't need to give that away. It's easy in the stands. In the heat of the battle, a different prospect. Apologies for some of the language you may have picked up on the referee's mic. It means a great deal to these
Good.
players.
Okay, let's go.
These amateur players. It's worth
Good.
making that
Let's
point.
go.
Standard of regular commitment shown by all these teams in this Six Nations Course England. The professional squad now. The rest are all amateurs. Outside of half of the Scots. Just remember. But you know, Mike, the point I'm trying to make. Thanks.
Fine.
Play a glass
Six.
of
Steady.
plenty later.
Front row, come here, please.
Time. The referee's had enough. He just wants to sort this out.
English? You fine? Okay. No, it's fine. Ladies, we're not going to play games. When we're going to scrum, we're going to scrum. Don't scrum for penalties, okay? Don't step back, don't go forward. Hold your space, okay? And scrum properly, okay? No, so they're going forward, you guys got to hold them, yeah?
I think the cuteness going on there. Both sets of front rowers.
So what the referee is referring to then is they're making the initial hit, but then one side is just slightly pulling back and off the hit, that then forces the other team to collapse the scrum, so it's kind of a way of fishing for a penalty. So the referee rightfully saying, keep it clean, both hit, keep the hit consistent.
Stay up.
15-22. Last year, let come back from Wales, but wasn't enough in the end. Italy.
No.
Italy, as we already mentioned a couple of years ago, 20 points to 8. Medias holding up. Welsh player
Wasn't a wreck because she was on a...
held in that ball's not come out,
You had
says
a
the
ball
referee.
carrier, plus you had a player from your team bound, yeah?
And Italy will have to put into the scrum. But so much of this game has been played in that mid-third of the field. Look how many tackles the Italians have made in that middle part of the field.
Yeah, it's frustrating for both sides. Like we mentioned, they're just struggling to get into the game. As soon as one side gets a bit of momentum, it's a turnover. It is going to be the team that can keep the ball for the longest and be the most clinical with what they do with it. Be direct. If nothing's happening, kick it downfield and play from that. So at the moment, they're just playing in the centre half of the field.
Fine!
There's a nervousness there, isn't there? Italy, you mentioned the first half pressure. He won away from home with a bonus point in Scotland last week. They're back at home this week, get a win. It's 2 wins from the opening 2 rounds. Wales don't want to lose the opening 2. Both sides are nervous to lose here rather than to go out and win the game.
Release red!
Give her half a chance, she'll go the distance from there. Very good again tonight. Barity. That's a fabulous box kick. Territory box kick rather than a contestable one. Lillica. Moves up to that halfway line now. Calendar.
No, step back.
Alicia Butchers is standing on the touchline rather prowling,
Play on, no,
waiting to come on. She'll certainly
Last week.
add some impetus to that breakdown area. What a groundhog.
One of the great things about Alicia Butcher is she will always find half a gap, just half a gap. She can squeeze through it, and she's very confident to put those little offloads in. At the moment, if Wales could just get behind the Italian line with an offload, they could change things up.
Wuzel. Excellent ground gained by her. Kamoli. Media. Seen her as flat as she certainly finished up the game last week. It took quick ball for Italy here. Rigoni, what can she do from here? Amy Evans, what a nuisance. Meant in the nicest possible way, and she'll take it in the compliment that it's meant. So much work the Chinese getting through. Media.
Balls out, went backwards. She was okay, she's okay, but she needs to roll. It's a tough one.
Penalty for Wales now.
Frustrations are starting to creep in. I think both teams are aware how vital this stage of the game is, especially when you're drawing level. Wales just need to keep their composure.
Let's go.
Trust that they will get that ball back eventually.
Big right boot of hers.
So 7 red. 7 red, sir.
So you have the throw into the lineup. You've got those skippers on the side. Rigoni, who does have a big boot on her foreland as well. The shortness of the Wales' kicking game. Real cool to see.
That's fine, you have time to adjust. Play on. More.
Maul from Italy. Game started on a great maul from Italy, didn't it? Now up to the 70-minute mark. Still all square. And it's another frustrating error as far as Italy are concerned. A welcome
Captain, so
error.
knock threats are difficult. If she
as far as
starts off
Wales
straight
concerned.
askew, it's okay. Okay.
Yeah, Wales did well then to get in at the right place and try and fracture up that ball. Very frustrating for Italy because that is normally something that they don't have issues with. They're very confident to maul the ball.
There was 2 tries in the last 10 minutes. Last week, Italy over Scotland.
Crouch. Bind.
This scoring with 22.
Sit. Stay up.
As we've seen last week's game, 70 minutes of tonight. I struggle to see how Wales will exit from here.
I think they're going to use some short carries, and then I think they're going to see Elena Snowsill get
Fine,
the
slowing it down off her feet.
Got a penalty anyway, so that will certainly help the cause. Snowsill.
Advantage over.
Jones. Good powerful run. His pistons really pumping from Jones. Snowsill's added plenty in the second half. Direction from the experienced player. Phillips to Rigoni. And Rigoni does like a turnover. Wales are there quickly. They how effective the inside centre is for Italy in that area. Thomas. Jones again. Joyce. Jasmine Joyce. She's so quick. Jazz Joyce. Oh, she's going to burn him, is she? Jasmine Joyce. That is sensational from the winger. What a brilliant individual score. We said it was going to take one moment, and that moment has come from Wales. Come from their Olympian winger, Jasmine Joyce.
What a fantastic try. and Jasmine Joyce took it. A very well-timed pass to her to release her down the wing. But what fantastic work. Beat 3-4 defenders. I think she ran forward as much as she did sideways, but it doesn't matter. She got under the post, she scored the try.
Look at this here.
We're checking for the
Slow,
pass.
so just get it to nice speedster. Strong fend to start with, and now the pace.
And that's confident from Elena Sosa. That's where her experience comes in. A lot of other players would have seen the Italian player rushing up on them and they would have just crashed and held on to the ball. But no, Elena
I'll get it
Sosa
for you now.
knows where the ball needs to go,
Let him just check
and
the
she
try
gets it
first, and then I'll
there.
give you the time. Cool.
Oh, now. We've all got very excited here in the commentary box, and not quite so excited in the crowd. And we're just checking that pass. And when I saw it round through the second time,
Anfield
I
decision,
understand
no
why
try
the
forward
officials
pass.
are checking this pass.
Okay, Amy, I have a decision.
Yes, Brian.
The pass was forward.
Okay.
Your mark is just outside the 22. Forward pass.
Perfect, thank you.
The pass is forward.
No try?
The pass is forward. And it was.
That is a killer blow for Wales, but you can't take away from what Jasmine Joyce just did. She's not going to get the points for it, Wales are not going to get the points for it, but it will just plant that little seed of doubt in the Italians' mind, the threat that she holds.
Over the top, the hands are directed forward, the pass is forward. Open both eyes, come on.
Big sigh of relief for the Italians, going from a try under the post to now back up in Wales 22. What a difference 60 seconds can make.
Just to check it, drive it loose. Correct decision from him. To check it. I did think Jasmine Joyce, she has got serious wheels. We saw it there. It's manufacturing that space for her. Wales has just not been able to do. She was given not even a half chance, there was a quarter chance. And she was able to run 70 metres downfield. They need the ball first though, Italy. Wales, I should say. Franco again, who's got through a truckload of work. Media. Silari. Bobbling around. Federica is there. The dust powder brush just to tidy things up. Wales just pushing Italy back again. It's getting tense now. 3 points apiece.
This is where that mental fitness is going to be as important as the physical fitness.
So draining. Experience last week in Montpellier. For Wales, just wonder what they've got left in the tank. So far, all the signs are good. Under 6 minutes left now. Wales penalty. Ball in the hand of the 50 capper. Snowsill.
Sostituzione per il Galles, entra con il numero 23 Jessica Callahan, esce con il numero 11 Lisa Newman.
Lisa Newman going off the field.
Per l'Italia esce il 5.
Duca going off as well.
Luca Giordana, entra il numero 18 Potenziale.
Get back. Thank you. Tom back on.
So fresh legs to both teams there.
they play through the middle, yeah?
Italy grab the advantage back. Crowd no. Final 5 minutes, the backs are a gaggle, working out their move. Will it be Rigoni? Forwards are coming around as well, just taking in the air.
Give us some space, guys.
They've got to think about a strike move now.
Yeah,
We
make us
haven't
have
really
time as well.
seen Italy at their best. They have really creative, fast, sharp
I'll do
backs
a
that
time
read
check,
one another
Brian.
so well. So if they get a steady platform off this scrum, I think it will be best advised Italy strike run. Dying minutes of the game, just
Oh, you
go
said
for
no,
it.
but I'll give it to them. Yeah, 10 once I saw. All right.
But it's been
Brian,
one of
have you
those
got the time
games,
for me
isn't it,
what
where
time is it?
neither side has been happy
Five
to
minutes.
go for it. Nervous, edgy performance around the place as Fionn Lewis comes on at scrum half.
Sostituzione per il Galles, entra col numero 21. Fionn Lewis esce col numero 9 Keira Bina.
Wales with that possession in the second half. You can see just too much of the play. Middle third of the field. Solaria, the mind goes back to that Solaria angle in that first half. Will it be something like that?
Crouch.
Media just clapping her hands
Five.
in anticipation. The fly half.
6.
He's 22 years of age now. Winning a 15th cap tonight. Steady scrum for Italy.
Use it.
Got to use it now. Media. Rigoni. Inside winger coming round. Forlan.
Last feet,
As
20.
it has been most of the evening for Hannah Jones. Tonessi. Certainly marked her first action on the field.
She's got it. Good turnover back. She's got it.
Italy have been turned over here by Wales. Referee happy. Lewis, Wilkins.
No hands, Lou.
Solari-like angle from Wales this time. Tried to possibly manufacture some space for Joyce on that right-hand side. Beth Lewis. Slow Sarah. Canada goes into Rigoni. Sorry, got that breakdown area. Wilkins. Back up here just for a moment, but it was opening up for her. Thomas knocked on from Wales. Balatic sees the space for Rigoni. Wide to Stefan. Fallout. Joyce with a tackle.
Hands, Red. No hands, Red.
Italy 10 metres short now.
Last feet.
Baratin. Garrett. Baratin's is wider this time. Federici. Here come Italy in the dying embers of this game.
Play it.
Baratin. But for the first time, had to work so hard to get that ball out. Tonessi,
No, leave it. No, use your feet.
the Italian replacement. Franco. So powerful again.
Last feet.
Wales told to get themselves back on side. Turani spinning and twisting, met by the Welsh captain Phillips. Baratin again. Play on, says the referee. No crossing in there. Didn't affect
No,
play.
flat out. Don't pull her in.
Baratin trapped into that more. Italy into their own player again. Just as that line was beckoning in there, if we're honest, as a microcosm of this game, an error in so much good work in the lead up to it.
Just a knock on then, trying to break through the line, but great intention by the Italians, spreading it straight away. And there's a fantastic straightening up line there for Rigoni. She could have drifted, but instead she was selfless, straightened up the line and released the players outside her. They were unlucky not to score in the wing there.
I'm checking.
Last scrum then. As we tick over the 79-minute mark. 3 points apiece. Wilkins on the boot of the first half. Silari at the 60-minute mark. Huge scrum required from both. For very different reasons. It twists round. Wales trying to come away with it now. Evans, Italy and Franco looking for that turnover, looking for another mistake. Lillicrap. Crabber's found a way through. Phillips and Thomas again, those foot rowers worked so hard tonight again from Wales. Crab again, and Wales, it looks like now, content to see this game out to get the draw here in Italy. They've lost 4 of the last 6 Six Nations games against Italy. You can understand why they will take the draw away from home after such a bruising first round, such a bruising second round as well. Fallout. Fallout, one last chance for Italy. Baratin. Guy.
That's interesting though, isn't it? That Wales wanted to kick for touch, whereas Italy want to keep playing.
Penalty, Italy. Now this is a big kick. Rigoni is just sauntering up here.
You know what though, as a player, these are the moments you train for. This is why you go out when it's dark, when it's raining. It's all for this moment right now, to step up and take the kick and potentially make this match.
Rigoni, who does kick, was wandering up, but it will be the regular kicker, Michaela Silari, trying to convert it to death. Last year. Is she going to sink a knife into Welsh hearts again here tonight? There's literally been nothing between these two teams all night long. And now with the last kick of the game, Michaela Silari can win the game. It's short and wide from Silari. Crab is running away out. Penalty to Wales. And there's the draw then for Wales. All they need to do is tap the ball to themselves, kick it out, which is exactly what the 50 capper Snowsill does. And there it is. The game is drawn. Silari couldn't take the win in the end.
What a frustrating game for both sides. Equally, Wales did stifle the Italians. They cut down the source. We saw that line speed. Not quite clinical enough in their attack, but still fantastic to come away with a draw. Player of the match?
Yeah, absolutely. Go there.
Yeah, thanks, coach.
For me, I think it has to go to Siwan Lillicrap. She has been such a leader defensively. She's been up in people's faces. You can hear her from up here in the commentary box, encouraging her team, and the amount of carries she made and meters going forward. Fantastic performance. Player of the match, Siwan Lillicrap.
Yeah, 95 metres made from her in a 15 count, 23 tackles as well. But Wales, after being so comprehensively beaten on the scoreboard last week in France, have come away here to Italy. Not easy at all. Back-to-back games away from home with such a young squad, and they have stuck in there at the very, very base level. For Roland Phillips and his team is that heart and desire that's been shown there 2 weeks in a row from this very, very young Welsh squad.
Absolutely, you cannot fault their commitment. they were camped out on that try line for so long, yet still staying composed, putting their bodies on the line. It'd just be nice to see Wales have as much emphasis and as much success from their attack as they are having from their defence. But that'll be a work on, and like we've mentioned, young team, they're growing, and attitude is something hard to coach. They've got that, now it's just getting all the other skill sets right.
It ends here in Lecce. 3 points apiece, a tight, defensively orientated game, but Wales will go away from Italy the happier. All square down in the south of Italy.
Is it an award? Yes? Okay, great. Okay. Congratulations, man of the match, or player of the match. How was that game for you? A very hard fought battle.
Yeah, really hard fought battle. I thought we put in, to be honest, a good shift today. First half I thought we were dominant, but we defended superbly second half. You know, we could have lost that in the last 20 minutes, but I think our defence was outstanding. The girls really fought hard in the line.
They really put it up to you. What did you make of the Italian defence?
Oh yeah, they're physical, aren't they? They're you know, they don't stop coming at you, and they'll thrive off our mistakes and stuff. So it was a tough battle today, but you know, another day we might have lost that, so we'll take the draw, rebuild. You know, we're in this development stage. We lost to Italy last year, much better position this year. I'm sure we're going in the right direction.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
Inoltre salutiamo Antonio Pellegrino, delegato provinciale del CONI Lecce, Angelo Gilberto, presidente del CONI Puglia, i consiglieri federali Beraldin e Molli, il presidente del comitato regionale CONI Toscana Riccardo Bonaccorsi e il presidente del comitato regionale Puglia Grazia Mega. Ringraziamo ancora una volta gli sponsor che hanno sostenuto Italia Galles, Teatri Calcestruzzi, capannoni prefabbricati, Torre del Parco, Polivelas, Level Project, Villa Lava. Un forte applauso per le nostre ragazze.
So a very hard fought game. What do you make of that one?
Yeah, hard game, but I think we have lose many opportunities to score. I don't remember when we defend our try line. Peccato, dommage. We focus on the next game. I think we have really possibility to score. We have to score when we can. It's okay for us. We look forward.
So a matter of taking your opportunities, but a huge defence put in by the girls out there today.
Good defense, yes. Good defense, Wales too. Yes, I think good defense. No opportunity for Wales, just the try on forward pass. But for that, I'm not so happy. But okay, we go forward, always forward.
And what is the plans for the going forward into the next few weeks? What's the thought process?
The process, I think we have the management of the game. Okay, we can lose at the start the ball in the line out, the last line out. I think it's only focus on the momentum during the match. After I think we can play rugby. It's okay.
Go well. Well done.
So Roland, sum that up if you could.
Grazie a tutti voi per essere venuti qui, grazie alla...
It's difficult, you know. I guess the way that game ended, we're probably quite relieved to get away with a draw. But you know, we looked at them before. We knew opportunities that we could create. The opportunities were there, but for some reason we just didn't have the accuracy or didn't see the opportunities, and you know, so it is a bit of disappointment. But as far as guts and determination again, because we spent a lot of that game under pressure, the discipline and the defence was outstanding.
Where's that coming from, Roland? Because as you say, that's 2 weeks in a row. You're pretty much under pressure for 160 minutes. To now to come away with only one loss and a draw so far. Where's that coming from?
Yeah, look, I think, you know, I guess today would have been a bit of an anxiety to try and get past last week, you know, and you know, at times I don't think we got into trouble because we didn't try. I think people at times we just tried too hard. Sometimes, you know, forced some passes which weren't really on, and probably didn't sort of scan opportunities better, you know. And it, you know, we've just come through a really difficult game with France, but we come through a difficult game again today. But I'm really, really pleased and proud of that fight that they put in just to make sure to keep our line intact.
Daughter and Captain Gareth, we can come to you. Did you think you'd snatched here with Jazz doing her stuff on the outside on the right hand side there?
Yeah, obviously decision, so we can't dwell too much on it. We just had to flip it then when we came back to decision. But like we said, to flip it on from last week to come here, I know it was a draw, and you know, it does feel disappointing. But the guts and determination that we put in the defensive shift today was outstanding. I couldn't ask for any more from the girls, and they should be proud of themselves for that performance.
Yeah, right to the death there. You thought Italy may well have won the game, but to come away with a draw from here, it must be good feeling at the end of this game.
Yeah, it is. I think if you look at both sides where they came from last week, so we came with a massive loss, they came with a massive win. I think we dominated most of that game, especially in the set piece. So on that side of it, on attacking wise, we had this point to come away with a draw, because I think we probably deserved more, but it's just the way the game goes sometimes.
And now when you get home next week, you can put the suitcase away and you can actually have some home games. So you'll be delighted to get back home now, won't you?
Yeah, obviously we've got a big game in 2 weeks' time against England, and we rebuild now and we go again on that one.
Well done, good fight tonight.
Thank you very much, cheers. Thank you.
Mano! Mano! Mano, pare!